Welcome, Atlanta United family, to our weekly episode of Resurge The Spike ATL. Here with one of our hosts, James. Uh, we were glad to have you, man. You weren't here last week. I think it was the last time we did it, but yeah, Tyler wasn't able to be here with us because this man's got some hard obligations, and Tommy he'll be with us shortly as well. But going into what the latest things with Atlanta United, we'll just go basically chronologically. James, you have
Sure.
Mr. We have Saint Almada right there next to you. I mean, just look how
Yeah.
handsome that young man looks right there.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I think I mean you definitely watched the final. I mean, it was definitely something worth watching. I mean, it was good as it could get, honestly. I mean, obviously we didn't see him play in the final. Yet again, he did get minutes in the World Cup against Poland, and it's more than anything. I mean, the guy's just gonna be I see him being one of the starters in 2026 for Argentina.
I I think we can go as far as saying he's the next number 10 for Argentina, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
That
he
all
played.
depends if they persuades Messi to somewhat stay or prolong his career with Argentina. I think it all comes down to that.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's up there for one of the next to get that number, but I mean that's obviously very competitive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first active player in MLS, like we said, to basically get minutes in the World Cup and win it. I mean, it's not something, I guess, small, but I mean, yet again, more than anything, like I said, is it's just learning for him. I mean, he's up there with probably some of the greatest, in his last generation for Argentina, and it was just a good lesson for him, to learn, to just be sitting there and watching, you know. Now we have Tommy join us. What's up, Tommy? Look at you. You're already in
What's
the mood.
up?
You're already in the holiday mood.
I don't got any pants on, but I got this on.
Lovely to know, bro.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah, man. Now we were just like talking about, basically Almada, just having the chance to be out there and learn from a lot of like very talented players that he had around him, whether it was just in practice or, just the 8-10 minutes that he got to play with him on the actual game. I mean, it was great for him. I mean, more than anything, I think.
Absolutely ridiculous. The haters on Twitter and Facebook, saying why is MLS or why is Atlanta United like over promoting it? Like this is what happens to young players. Like in the Olympics, they'll take a third goalie that probably has no chance of playing. Like in the NHL, they'll bring a guy and say you're not playing, but at least want to get him used to the experience, being there, understanding what a day is going to be like. Like that, it's a very normal thing for young players. So um, it was the first for MLS, so of course they were going to promote it. So just silly. So, I mean, some of the people, oh, he only played 10 minutes or whatever.
Six.
Like, yeah, sorry. I mean, whatever it is, it's still he got that experience so that when he goes back, likely in 4 years, it's going to be something special for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and James was just basically mentioning that as well, that I mean, he could be, in the conversation for being the next 10 for Argentina, but that somewhat depends on whether, they kind of prolong Messi's career, with the international team, which he said that he doesn't have any intentions of leaving yet. So, but yeah, I mean, the kid's got the talent. I mean, we saw that. I mean, the minutes that he did play, that I mean, technically Messi freaking fumbled a goal that Almada assisted him on. So there's a lot of things that I just think that are just bright for his future, like ahead. I mean, I don't know, man. I definitely see offers, coming in, and him at least minimally staying just until summer. I don't see him. Maybe they come to an agreement that he, depending on how the season is going and stuff like that, then maybe you can come to an agreement. But I don't think that he'll be here full year next year. That's just
I mean, I
my
think you really want to keep him until you want to keep him to the summer because it sounds like Garth likes to do business in the summer, and it'd be really hard, if they did sell him now, then that's two DPs probably. I mean, we're still in the assumption that Joseph isn't with us anymore. They won't start the season with us. So if that's the case, then if Garth really wants to be patient, which historically he has been very patient, he's let some of these Seattle teams start not terrible, but not good. Like usually they make that jump in the summertime. You're now doing that potentially without two DPs if he wanted to wait, and that's just bad news.
Yeah, you can sell him in the summer and then recall Barco. No, no.
Sure.
I don't know. I can't tell you if he's gonna stay or not. I don't know that. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're just making assumptions. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even think that Atlanta United themselves really know what the hell is going to happen with him, in the next couple of months or in the next month or so. But just, I mean, the kid's got the talent to be honestly on any team. It's that simple. But that's, something, yeah, to somewhat brag about for Atlanta United fans, honestly. The next thing that basically is like the biggest news so far this week for MLS overall, and obviously Atlanta United, or every team. We had the MLS schedule come out this afternoon, basically, which I think it's somewhat. I'm probably gonna say it looks somewhat like the schedule we had last year, where it was relatively easy, like the first 10 games or so. But then once you get to, I think it's mid June to mid July, you start having like to play, you play New York City and your Red Bulls twice. You play Philly, you play Montreal, you play New England, you play Orlando. I mean, some pretty tough games there, like in that middle part of the season, basically.
Yeah.
Uh, Towards the end, I mean, I don't think that it's hard, but it all comes down to how the squad's been managed, early on the season, basically.
I mean, you
Yeah.
don't know what a schedule's going to be like really until you see what the other teams are, how they improve right now.
Yeah.
And we're still way too early in the offseason really to know what's going to happen here. Is our Miami at home game late in the season?
Don't. Yes, it is. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for what?
You know what I'm.
No chance. Would he play in Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Well, see, that's what I said last time. Remember, Rooney went on vacation when he was supposed to come here, and then Zlatan got a stupid yellow on for no reason, just so that he would get yellow card accumulation and not have to play in Atlanta.
Who knows? I don't think it's a big deal either. It's just messy,
Yeah, whatever.
But still, I mean, I don't. The only reason I wanted to see the schedule is I don't even know why, but I saw it. I like. I can't give much insight, but yeah, it's basically just to. But the weird thing to me is we're playing the same. We're playing three of the same Western Conference team we played last year. When there's how many West teams? Like 15, and you couldn't find three other teams to play, and we haven't played Minnesota in forever, and Houston in forever, and that's something that's frustrating. But I guess Portland, Seattle, and Colorado are fun, but it doesn't
One
make
that
sense.
honestly I would have kind of kind of been glad to have back is Austin. I think that they were a good team to go up against.
Yeah, Josh, for me, the schedule is just like I don't know. When are you going to go travel to those games? And
Yep.
Yeah, that's
basically,
basically it. Just planning
that's the only.
stuff.
That's, it's nothing special. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough though. I mean, any schedule is gonna be difficult, but I don't
Yeah, it
know.
definitely doesn't. I mean, last year obviously you have had
I don't know what you have
everything.
down for the show. Do you have something about the playoff format down on your list? because that's something we should talk about.
Playoff format. I mean, if
Yeah,
you have the
apparently
information on it, I don't have it. So.
it's moving closer to 8 teams from each conference making a group stage, and there will be like 4 groups of 4, if I'm not mistaken, and then there will be 8 teams to move on to single elimination after like a bunch of group stage matches. It's very interesting. I can't find the actual tweet.
I think I did see something on it actually a few weeks back on that, but
Yeah, it was released a
that's
while ago, and
that's like a whole tournament. That's like a whole nother tournament. I think we actually did talk about it on here, if I'm not mistaken. But
when it was
yeah,
first leaked,
that
yeah.
I don't know.
The more I read it, the more it's kind of like that's could be decent. It's not ideal, but um, yeah, I think that's definitely a prospect.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
they are.
watching.
I mean, I guess there wouldn't there's not much of an interest though in watching a group stage playoff game. I feel like that's the issue.
Yeah.
But
The
I mean,
thing, I mean, honestly,
more teams to make the playoffs.
if there's any playoff format that I think that everybody somewhat agreed on was the way, like the two-legged, um, home and away type of playoff match.
Yeah, and well, I mean, what Omar says that's very true. But I mean, I guess you could bring up a point that the more skilled, like proven teams instead of like a one leg game, and then that just brings the question: why don't you just do home and home? But whatever. I don't. We don't make the rules. But
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. I just don't see myself like willing to watch a group stage playoff game if it's not involving Atlanta. But I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
but
Or at
if they
least
match,
some
they
like, or if
but
it's
you
not
could.
like, the El Tráfico or something like that. I mean, you're just not, it
I mean,
doesn't draw any
but
attention,
then
honestly.
it could be a great idea because you could just have a whip around show and have them all at the same time, and then it's like it's great. It's chaos. That's actually, you know what? I like it more for that. If they're all at the same time, at least for the conferences. But I mean, that's what they're trying to do. And what do you guys think about having every single game basically Saturday at 7:30? Because that for me is that's a big win. I mean, those Sunday games were terrible last year. I didn't enjoy those.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm
No,
gonna say that as in the middle of the summer when a lot of things go down, it's nice to have like a Saturday off where you could just go and not have to worry about missing a game. And that's
true.
usually the busiest time of the year for a lot of people, that
That's true.
anyways. But I mean you're basically just dedicating your entire summer's night every Saturday night to MLS. And I mean it's all right. It's nice to know that it's always going to be there at that time, besides that random noon start, which is an
Yeah.
interesting one against Charlotte. I assume
Oh,
that that's going to be nationally televised on that
it's on
Saturday.
Fox. Yeah, it sucks. And the game at Nashville is at 12 local time too, and I'm going to both of those.
No,
It's like I'm gonna die in the sun.
Dude,
It's,
it's like March. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be cold down there.
I
the
mean, if the
the
sun's
Columbus
out,
game this year is in March as well, and that
Yeah, like
means it's going to rain there
early.
again, and it's going to flood.
yeah,
I'll be
that,
there.
yeah, that would be good. I mean, that's a
Decision
tradition.
days in Cincinnati, James.
Yeah, I'll be at that one.
Me too.
That should be good. Um,
Wasn't
hopefully,
that that? Wasn't that
hopefully we're raising the
Cincinnati's last year
supporters
too?
shield on at that match. No,
2 years ago, it was in Cincinnati. That's where Joseph scored that crazy goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, they are competing with college football. I mean, that's unfortunate. But
Yeah.
I feel like the Sunday at 5 o'clock, Sunday at 4 o'clock was not ideal. I don't know, just for me in general. And I like the night games; those are good. But
I mean, at least I mean, if what, Apple's promising, that you have that you're still able to watch like other games or whatever, like mutually and stuff. And I mean, I think that's good. I mean, you don't want to just be stuck like, I guess just watching one game, like how it was basically if you were in that blackout zone or whatever. Dude, I
Hmm.
hated that. I'm so glad, honestly, this Apple thing was brought up because trust me, if it's 15, $20 more that I have to pay, honestly, I'll pay it rather than me sitting having to, look through YouTube and find a freaking bootleg, stream.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but then we have a bunch of Fox games. I think we have 6, so we can enjoy.
I didn't even see the TV schedule.
Yeah, we have 3 on Fox, which is Nashville, Charlotte, and another one, and then we have 3 on FS1. So that should be. And then apparently the AmFam Cup will be on Peachtree TV or something like that. And then
I think last time they streamed it on their website too, because I was able to. That was like the
yeah,
one game I was able to
Yeah.
watch. Because like the Chattanooga game was like they got me out of that one. I wasn't allowed to watch that one. Maybe now that they've got
wow.
rid of these deals, maybe they won't be locked anymore.
Oh, I bet they'll stream them all online. I mean that would make sense. But
Yeah, I know they were tied in with that.
I might
So
go to Chattanooga. I don't know. That would seems fun, but it's only like 2 hours away. Yeah.
I did buy my plane ticket 10 minutes after the schedule came out. There was a round trip $90 from Cleveland to Atlanta, so
There you
I will
go.
be there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good. And it's a nice and easy game apparently.
Well, the Cavs are in town. The local basketball team here is playing the Hawks on
Okay.
Friday, so I'll be there, and then I'll be at the tailgate.
It all lines up. No.
Didn't you do that last year too? Didn't you go to the Hawks game?
No, it was they were playing Toronto, and like the cheapest seats were like $125, and I had the kids with me, so
Damn.
Nope.
I wasn't paying $500 to
For the Raptors?
yeah. So
Yeah, don't
here
worry, man. I'm not bringing
I'll
the
be in
little
on.
one
So
this time.
why don't you not make plans in the afternoon so you miss the tailgate this time?
Nah, I'm not
What's
taking
the
the little
super
one this
tailgate?
time.
What's that all about?
It's a 7:30 game. I think you can get there on time and not have to
Yeah,
change.
I'm pretty sure I will, man.
Yes, nice time, nighttime kick, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I'd rather do have those like, especially when you go to those games in the middle of the summer, dude. It's miserable out there. Like you don't want. I mean, when you go inside the stadium, obviously it's different. But when you're out there
Mhm.
tailgating, man, and it's like 1:30, 2 p.m., those
That's what I'm
drinks kick
saying
in hard, man.
about Nashville. It's like 12 p.m. in like late May. It's like, okay, I'll just die in the heat.
Yeah, but I mean, the schedule. I mean, It looks like it's gonna be a good season. I guess in the aspects that we don't have, I guess to face like the Galaxy. I'm not a fan of like facing the Galaxy. Their fans talk too much BS. Like they're all that good, but they were only like 15 years ago, though.
And then we replaced them with LAFC, so that's even more bull.
Yeah, they've sadly been replaced, honestly.
Oh, that's not.
It's just not fair, like how the schedule is. They're just taking a market like a team like Atlanta, or it's like a team like Seattle, and they're just pitting the higher rated teams against each other to get better ratings. That's the only
Well,
reason why we're not playing some of these teams that you mentioned, James. Like,
sure, but the LAFC
When the
match
hell have we played Vancouver? Have we ever played them?
yeah, we played in
19.
Vancouver. We played there because I remember their stadium was just trippy to look at. Like the ceiling, like there was,
Mhm.
was crazy to look at. I think we won that game. I think it was like a 2-1 game.
The thing is, the LAFC game is not even. It's not even national. I don't even know what that's
You
about.
dropped them.
I dropped it. Now it's just this crappy Joseph Martinez side ball that no one cares about. He
When are we gonna
sucks.
get rumors about this? When are we gonna get rumors about Joseph?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
For
waiting,
real.
bro.
Speaking of rumors, Josh brought up a good point that we hadn't hit. Thoughts on the Alan Franco rumor if we get a good offer.
No.
Nah, I
I mean,
mean, yeah, if
technically
it's a
it's a
good
loan
offer.
offer, but he's supposedly has to be bought. So
I don't mind it.
I'm all for it.
I want him to stay though. He's a good player.
The thing that I was talking about earlier was that Miles is going to want to raise, and Franco
Uh-huh.
makes a lot of money. And if
Miles
you can
makes a
get
lot. Miles
what,
like the sixth highest paid on the team, right? He's like
he's going
600K
to want
already.
an increase. He's going to get an increase. So you
You
take
think
some of
after
that
him being
money.
out all last
He
year? I
wasn't. He
mean, that
wasn't
was bad.
great. He wasn't great last year. I'll tell you that. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I mean, I get it, but still, you're
I
not going to
know.
undercut him. He's going to want more money. And you probably still, the plan is to only keep him for another year or two after that, but you still got to extend that contract,
Hmm.
so you don't lose that asset for nothing. So they're going to pay him, and some of that money, if you can get a cheaper option next to him than Franco, then you take some of that money and you hand it over to Miles. So I think that's
Well,
the best plan.
I don't know, man. Franco's obviously like he's not deservingly the fifth highest paid player on the team, but I mean, I like him. He's good. He played well. He got shadowed by Parada's scoring run, and Parada was abysmal defensively, which you know. But what are you gonna do? You have Noah Cobb coming up, so I guess it's probably best if you get that big price. I mean, you already got the big price on Campbell. It's you're gonna need somebody. But yeah, we got money, and we should spend our money on a striker, please.
He's
Yeah,
going to
Getting
be the
ridiculous.
key.
that's
Yeah,
gonna happen
imagine
as soon as there's
Joseph
a
stays, bro.
rumor.
I can't do another year, dude. I can't. If he
Can't tell you
stays
what.
of Joseph, bro, I can't.
I don't think he ever touches the field for Atlanta again. I think that
I just don't want. Like I love him, but it's like, bro, not another year.
too
Just
much
move on.
drama.
Yeah, and we lost out on Copetti, which I'm fine with because he's not very good. But yeah, we haven't heard anything since Copetti like a month and a half ago. So
Yeah, and
it's kind
apparently
of
it's like a done deal with Charlotte. I mean, I don't think
he's
there's.
not great. I don't rate him.
I
Yeah,
want. I was glad. I didn't know much about him, but I
Hmm.
would prefer that Garth would be involved in some of these decision making, and he wasn't around when that rumor came up. So
Sure.
I was very anti that move, just because I wanted someone else overseeing the contracts, because it just hasn't been good
I mean,
for us.
Garth wasn't around for ETN, and that was a great sign.
Yeah,
But because wasn't never mind. But
yeah, that happened like a week and a half, 2 weeks before Garth came, and then apparently this Campbell thing was more of a Boca move than a Garth thing.
that's cool.
So you're telling me
That was a great
Boca?
deal. He hasn't missed yet this offseason.
No, for real. I mean, and I mean, we could technically say last summer too. I mean, you just only had so much that you could do. You
The only
know,
one, the
there's
only
only
one.
so
No,
many.
there is one move he
The
messed up on.
The Rossetto
Yep. Thank
extension.
you.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
But
you.
that's
yeah, yeah.
still like,
I
You
if
forget.
had
you
a
if you
chance
I
to
if you
get
forget
rid
like
of a
how
declined
you
it,
bad
get into those
contract. You had a
months.
if you
chance to get
declined
rid
his
of a bad
option,
contract.
but if you declined his option, then that's just you just wasted that entire thing.
Oh no, you
I
have God money with Arthur Blank. It doesn't matter.
You know whose else contracted?
Look how
Well,
much
I'm
they're
talking about the
paying Matt
cap.
Ryan to not play this year. It's
Oh
like
yeah, I know what you mean.
100 times what Rosetto is
Just
making.
don't
Like,
worry about the money.
no, you should not worry about money when it comes to Atlanta United. If they want to brag that they've sold some guy for this much, cool. If they
It
sell
doesn't
somebody
matter.
for $1 just to clear the roster spot, I'm power all to them. Like
That's why
that's
you don't care about the what's it called, the buyout, because it's just dead money. It doesn't matter. I
yeah,
feel
but I
that.
don't think they should use Joseph with the buyout. I think that there is some type of suitor that would be there to at least offer something where
Oh sure.
it's probably performance based. Like, they'll give you X amount of GAM and say, if he scores this many goals or he plays in this many games or starts this many games, we'll pay you this. It's just bad. It's bad for it would be probably one of the worst things for the franchise to know that you basically cut your franchise player for nothing.
I mean, well, I mean, speaking of dead cap, I mean, we just have Hyman who has not played at all for that contract either.
I
Do you
mean, but
guys think?
he was
Do you guys?
supposed to, his contract was supposed to be over, but then they extended it a year and kind of divided the contract in kind of half, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what
Well,
they did?
do you guys think he gets in over Amar Sage this year, or do we rock with Sadish?
Sage needs to get signed. I think they need to figure out a way to be able to get him in there. He's good depth, and in MLS
Yeah.
that's hard to get. So he's going to want a little bit of a raise, but long as
I don't
it's
think he's
not
good depth.
ridiculous.
I think he's our starter. He played really well to end the year, and I mean that's the best we got.
Him and Sosa worked well together.
You know, I would even throw in a Johnny in there, bro. A Fortune, just throw him
Hey,
in
we're
there.
all forgetting Sosa's gonna be gone for like how many games at the beginning of the season?
2.
Is it just 2? I thought it was like 3 or 5.
No,
I think it was 3, and then he sat out New England as the first
Yeah.
one. I hope he's
Mm.
back for Charlotte. I want to win that game. But I mean, Ibarra can play well for 2 games, hopefully.
No. He's got to go too.
We have so much dead weight that just needs to leave. Like, hopefully, hopefully Sadish is saying, but I mean, the spelling. I don't know. That's gonna cost a lot of money though. That's gonna set you back. You think he would want like 200, 300K? No, like a Ronald Hernandez type deal.
I don't think he'll get that much. I mean,
That's probably what he
I don't think
wants,
so.
yeah.
especially if he should be the starter. But man, I don't even know. We have so much trash weight on this roster, man.
Didn't Doug tweet something that was like, "Oh, we're gonna after this season, really, that's where a lot of guys' contracts are gonna be up." Like, I think after this season, like we really open up a ton of roster spots. Like,
Yeah, because you look at these players and they just feel like dead weight, and like I don't.
Guzan contract, Heineman, Rosetto.
Yeah, though it's just the midfield that's the issue.
Jersey sucks. Apartment 85.
Don't do that to John, bro.
Wait, does he like it? Did he make it?
Nah.
No, he didn't make it. It was some French.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't feel bad then. Yeah, screw that. That jersey sucks.
You're so old, bro.
No, it looked like a Hawks jersey from like the 90s.
It did.
No, Chris, it's nothing. Don't just ignore it.
It's not real. It's just a nice little fan from France made it or something.
From France?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
He
sticking up
followed
for a
me.
Frenchman? No,
Yeah,
get
he
out of
followed
here.
me, so we're cool.
That's why it's got no class.
But, yeah.
So
The kid's the most exciting thing about this year.
Shut
bro.
up, Josh. It doesn't look great at
Our
all.
team still
Go away.
sucks.
The jersey's
I
got to
think
be red,
everybody-
right?
Yeah,
It's got to be.
it can't be green because we already got one.
Well, they got to stick to their. They have to have one jersey that matches the logo, I would think.
And they got to incorporate 5 stripes somehow. I think they've used all their options. They tried the small ones.
diagonal.
Ugh.
nah.
Yeah, nice
If
concept.
anything, man, they look. If there's, I don't know if it's just how MLS works for their uniforms, but you ever notice how some uniforms they just don't change, like they just don't change at all. I mean, you
that's
have
around
some
the
little
world,
small
too.
details, but look at like Liverpool, look at Ajax. You know those teams, like I mean, but they just have the same style, but they just switch up little things.
And they still
anything-
they make a new one every year.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's like, look, man, at the beginning, wow, let me say like the first and up from 2017 up to like 2019, we basically had the same kind of jerseys. Now you look at 2022, basically going into 23, and dude, you have green shirts, you have yellow shirts, you have, like all these jerseys that come out every month, and it's, dude, man, just stick to the one. Like, just, I mean, that's just me personally,
boring,
man.
though. There's one. I think.
Like, dude, the first, I don't know, but
just
the
like
first
that guy.
kit for me, man, that they should have just kept it, man.
Nah, that one's ugly. That color, that shade of red that they have on that kit, I don't like it.
Which one?
The first,
nice kit.
like the original 5
No, I love
stripes.
the first jersey is great.
It's boring as shit. That's the issue.
It's beautiful.
Well, the 2019 one's much better though. I think.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Are we
brighter
getting a third
red.
jersey? Like, I know we didn't get one this year. Did any team really get a third one? Because I know it has to.
No.
It has to do with your metrics of how much you sell. So.
I think our Bacon one was the only one. The Unity.
Right, that was the first team, I guess, technically to ever get one.
Last.
But I think the Bacon jersey sold a lot. I sold mine on eBay for a nice little profit.
That third kit. I mean, that kit could have been a home kit. That looks nice.
Which one?
the Unity shirt.
Oh.
That one was cool. I liked it, but I mean, I guess it's not red and black. But I mean, just like that concept, there's ways to make the 5 stripes. You can change it up, just like they did with this one. I like this shirt. It's pretty good, but it's the worst home one we've had. But it was pretty good.
Sam Jones hates that jersey. Hates
I,
it.
I don't see the problem with it.
I don't see it. I like it too.
I mean,
Well, the bacon stripes.
because it was just dark. Like I liked it how
I called it the Sith jersey.
and Moreno did it perfectly. That he rolled his socks all the way up and wore black cleats, and that was sick. But yeah.
Speaking, man, what about Moreno too, man? Do you think that he's gone this off season?
So the rumor
like-
with Almeida or whatever from Boca came back, and then it's just dead. We haven't. The only rumor we got, didn't we get one about Almada yesterday? But
Yeah, bogus Qatar or whatever.
yeah. But
That trade that was supposed to happen with Moreno, at least from what I read, was that another team was interested in bringing that other guy in. And
Moreno's a good player, dude. Maybe if we sell Almada, could Moreno? Yeah. I just don't think a team with Moreno at 10 could do anything. We would have to get like another star winger or something like that, or a star center mid. But, we're just not good. That's the issue. We're not good.
I think this roster is still talented enough to make the playoffs, and it should make the playoffs.
They're talented enough to win it all, dude. Maybe not depth-wise, but that starting 11 is on paper top 5, top 3 even.
So if we don't sign a Joseph replacement,
then it's finished.
Well,
if it's Joseph up top, finished. No.
They might. Well, no, I'm assuming he's not there, and they just don't have a DP until the summer. Maybe they don't replace him until the summer, and then it's Dom, Jackson,
Tristan Traeger. Throw Traeger up there, bro. I think Traeger's better. Man, I have to watch more. I have to watch him in Next Pro. He's definitely good, but dude, I need this replacement, man, and I need him to be good. Just
Chris, if you didn't listen to Garth's press conference when he came in, they do sign players. He has a history of signing players in the winter, but he prefers to sign bigger name players in the summer. So
that makes no sense.
Because there's more players available at that time.
Oh yeah, obviously, but like, could you not get anybody in January?
Would you rather get a C? A B plus player or an A player?
Yeah, but we're talking about half the season, though. We're talking about. You can't put Dom Dwyer up there and expect to get results. That's what I'm saying. It's so difficult, but I think the sooner the better. Even though, I don't know, man. Araujo just needs to bang goals and play like he's an MVP, and then we should be fine.
Hopefully he's able to get to somewhat of that level he had in the end of 2021.
He definitely should.
Definitely. I mean, I don't know if it's just lack of confidence. He just is. I don't know, man. I can't tell you because obviously.
He's like Bo. Bo's always got insider news too, and now Chris has got insider news that we got a deal already.
Jeez, okay, there we go. Do we trust Chris that we already have a striker ready to go? That's a tough one.
Yeah. It's like during the World Cup, we all forgot about MLS. We all forgot about United.
Like soccer's not huge, like over in the Cleveland area, but man, I went to this bar for the World Cup game, and it opened at 10 a.m. exactly. I get there like 9:55, and there's no lights on, and I'm like, oh my god, I got to find somewhere very quick to get to watch this game. They opened the door at 9:59, and all the TVs are on the NFL network. And she's like, I got to open the bar. I'll change the game on in like 20 minutes. I'm like, I will help you. She gave me the remote. I'm going around the DirecTV remote to every TV at the bar, typing in channel 8 to get the game on to everyone. my wife was embarrassed because people were cheering me because I was getting the game on.
Yeah, I showed up to the Battery at like 9:20, 9:25. There's like 1,000 people in a line outside of the thing.
Yeah, I
It
saw
was
that line.
Did you
That
get
ridiculous.
thing was
in?
like
Like, because you said you were in
locked.
the wrong line, right?
Yeah, I was in the wrong line because there was a season ticket member line I didn't know about that was like 5 people, and then we just went in there. We were good. I
Did
mean,
you
that
get like
was
a special
crazy
section,
atmosphere.
or just got in like priority entry?
We just, yeah. What are you talking about? What'd you say?
Like, did you get like priority entry, or did you get like a special spot?
Yeah, we got to sit like on top. Like, got to sit. That was nice. But yeah, it was a good event. I mean, definitely better than anything else watching at home. Yeah. So does Miles Robinson. He definitely loves it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn, bro. Chris getting all the love now.
Yeah, dude, Chris is just our source. I don't know if I should believe Chris or not. Chris, I need a name. Or Chris could just be Garth. He could be Garth in our chat right now.
It could be Bo.
Or it could be Bo.
Could be
No, Bo
Bo.
has his own YouTube account. It's his
Yeah.
is Bo.
What?
Yeah, it's not Bo. It's
Oh.
Chris.
Oh.
Man, these guys are just going
I was just
at it
saying,
in the
I'm
comment
just
section.
subscribing to Bo's channel if that's a thing.
It's not own channel. I meant like he has his own account.
No.
Yeah, no, he's popped here a few times. Like he's definitely got his own thing that says his name on there.
They're waiting till
Wait.
summer to sell Joseph. What is going on? What is this source?
You can't bring in a replacement. I mean, if he's not a DP.
That's
I mean,
true.
if Joseph's replacement's not a DP, then
It's Eric Lopez.
Oh God. No Eric Lopez.
I don't
I
even
felt like a
know.
Miles Robinson joke. Whatever.
Yeah, I did because these guys are old. They already forgot what happened 4 months ago. A memory loss. That was pretty good.
So did you get some free drinks, Tommy?
I got bottomless mimosas, so technically.
Okay, man. Honestly, guys, let me see. I think we've
Enough.
pretty much had everything. I think we had the
Super
schedule.
draft, baby.
I mean,
Super draft.
We have like the source in here, and we're just not. It's just going over our head.
Has Atlanta United picked in the draft yet?
It hasn't started.
What time is it?
Is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, shit, I
picking
thought it was
7th.
today. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm still hungover from Sunday, dude.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. I say we take a center back or we trade it.
I just why not pick? Why do we need a center back though? We have is Efren Morales a center back too, and we have Noah Cobb.
I think you still. I mean, you got rid of Campbell. You're probably getting rid of Franco, and
we got rid of Bryce Washington, right?
Yeah, I think it's just adding depth to the organization. I think I think you can never have enough center backs. I think they're a little bit more consistent in MLS compared to some of the other guys that get taken.
I'm mad we didn't pick up Suzuki or Russell Shealy. That's kind of annoying that we didn't sign them, but I don't think it's a big deal. Well, I know Zilf's gonna watch the draft. I'm not gonna watch the draft. I'll wait for Zilf to type who we picked, and then that's what I'll go off of.
I mean,
I'm having a watch party here. I got like 2 people coming
for the super draft.
No.
I really fell for that shit, bro.
No, I think I watched it. I think I watched it like 2 years ago or last year. I don't remember, but I mean, it was only because we were like in the top picks as well, and then after that, I just freaking turned it off.
Then they traded back. Like they had a good pick, and then they traded back, and then they like, oh, wasn't it when they got McFadden? I think that was when they got McFadden because they traded back.
I think it was McFadden. Yeah,
it was.
What Riddle says about Guzan, I think Justin Garces is MLS ready. That's my opinion. But we obviously have to sign another goalkeeper, which we have to sign a backup. We have to sign a veteran center back and a veteran goalkeeper. So I don't know when that's happening. But I think we signed Alonso last January, so I think those will come in like January. Kinda. kind of signings.
Yeah, some of those guys get cheaper too, as no other teams sign them, so you get them for a little bit more of a deal.
Yeah,
I forget that we're gonna have Ozzy back.
that'll be good. Actually, you know what? Could an Aussie Sosa midfield cook or?
Yeah, but I don't know how much they're gonna. I think they were already playing Ozzy way more than they wanted to start the season.
Well, they had to because Sosa just.
Right.
Oh, that's when I saw Sosa walking around at the Chattanooga match, and I said, "What's up to him?" That was that was a time when him and Cho were walking around because they couldn't get back on the field. I don't know. It's just the thing I'm excited for is next pro, and that's about it. I'm excited for Atlanta United too, because they don't have a manager now, which is interesting. But
That's funny. Yeah, that little
yeah,
documentary that they come out like once every 3
I hope
months.
Guzan does a miracle work and comes back and plays well, but he's not. Sadly,
Hey, I mean, my argument to Josh is like, this team hasn't been around too much, so he's kind of in a weird, less a sense of a club legend, right? Like,
sure.
so yeah, they're gonna push this up, and
Right.
I think this is it for him. I think this is the last year of his contract, right?
Yeah,
Oh, this is
I think
definitely
it's
the last year.
2023 is the last one.
It was
Yeah,
Garza's
so this
time,
is
bro.
this is his last run. Question is it gonna go bad and they end up benching him at
Yeah,
some point and bringing someone younger, and then Marcus Mariota's himself out of here?
I think that's
he wouldn't be the.
probably
He's
the
not
most
that kind of guy,
realistic
though.
thing to happen, honestly. Him just not performing up to the level. I
Well, we
think
were
that's
obviously missing him because Alan Franco had to become the freaking leader. That was difficult for him.
Sean Johnson is not coming here unless he's the starter.
Hey, man, Chris, I'm
Mhm.
trusting Chris today. Look, didn't we have Sean Johnson?
Yep, for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, Nashville did the same thing with Vasquez. So imagine how good Nashville would be with Vasquez right now. Woo.
Can we just boot Josh out for this comment? Let's just kick him out and
I think Bobby. I think
No,
Guzan will
man.
be Bobby
No.
Shuttleworth level.
No, Josh.
shuttles suck.
He his best save was a shot that wasn't even on target. That was his best save. It was the free kick against Nashville that wasn't even on target, and he touched it out for a corner.
That was the game you were at with like that huge rain delay.
That game was awesome because there was more Atlanta fans there than Nashville.
Yeah, it ended up being more red and all over
And that
the
was
field.
awesome. I was behind the goal where Dwyer scored. That was ridiculous.
That's how that Columbus game was, where it was the whole field was flooded. It was like 40% Atlanta United, and none of them left. All the Columbus fans left because they're used to going to and being at these shitty games, and all the Atlanta fans just stayed and got drunk.
Well, I have a thing. I would stay if like a game like that happened at the Benz, which it would never will. I would definitely stay. It's like, just hang out. But in Nashville, it was terrible. Like it was like raining in the concourses too, and there was like it was thousands of people packed in, and then it just all trickled out, and they all left. But
What is?
I don't. Are we trusting Chris today? Do you think there's a striker lined up?
Hey, if he is, man, we gotta get
Gabriel
Chris on
Barbosa?
here. Like honestly, if that's really true, and by January there's some type of rumor or something, then we know that guy knows somebody that we don't know.
If we land Gabriel Barbosa, that would be the craziest thing ever. We would win the cup with Barbosa, man. He's different.
Barbosa.
We haven't
That
even
guy
heard
would
of
run
him.
over MLS, honestly. As
sounds
long,
like a
yeah,
player.
with him and Almada,
Well,
dude.
He missed the Brazil squad because his bro Pedro made it over him. You know, you never know. He might want to not come here.
Striker in
I'm trusting Chris. Chris is dude. He's literally Boca on as of like his burner.
I don't know about Chris here. I could
Or
come up with things too.
he's just
Atlanta United's
showing
going
us.
to sign a player in January.
Hmm?
Atlanta United's going to sign a player in January.
Well, yeah, that's not a bold take. We sound like 3 last year.
Nah, but he's talking about specifically like a striker. I mean,
Dude, it's gonna be like
I mean, you either sign a striker there or you sign it in the summer. He's got a 50-50 shot here.
yeah.
well, but the
The
summer
sun's
just,
gonna come up tomorrow.
the summer seems pointless. If you want to be a competitive team, why would you? Oh my gosh! If
Yeah,
Joseph
no, I definitely
Because
get what
that's
you're
what
saying.
Garth
another
does.
appearance,
That's what Garth does.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna become a Charlotte fan, bro. if
Good.
he makes another
Burn the
appearance.
poster behind you, then, coward.
No, I'm not gonna burn the poster. I'll punt this
Yeah.
Joseph
Look
ball
who's here.
outside.
I gotta sign Joseph Ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna punt it outside. Someone can
I'll
find it.
punt
Find my house.
just because it's Christmas. Hold on. All right, I stand up. You guys can't tell that I don't have pants on.
Like,
Garth is a fraud already. Damn, himself coming in with all the heat today.
Garth is.
I won the contest last Christmas. Or no, this was the year after they won the cup. They did the thing where they ooh, nice.
Yeah,
They had a Joseph and Guzan wrapping gift racing, like racing who could wrap the gift better, and I won them.
Are they both signed by them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
yours
the
is cool.
signature.
Mine is
Yeah, I
blocked
see it.
off by a logo for half of it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I never won a competition.
Yeah, I've never won anything either.
Garth is a fraud, though. What has Garth done?
What is Zelf doing here? Oh no, I'm afraid I'm getting set up. Does he want to see my balls? I don't know. What is he gonna say here? I don't know. He ran out.
Who asked? So yeah, man, I don't know why he's saying that Garth's a fraud, but I mean, you know.
He's just causing trouble. He's bored in the off season. You're lost, buddy. You're lost.
Look at that World Cup winner right there, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this all I got. I mean, I just don't see how we can roll out into this new season with 3 of the most midfielders in the freaking league. I just don't think it's possible. That's the dumbest thing ever. Hate this freaking club, dude.
You want him to rush it and screw this team up long term again?
I want a freaking midfielder, bro. Anybody. I want a center mid. Someone who could box to box with a little. So stupid. We do have a World Cup winner, though, until we sell him before the season starts, and I can never see him again. Oh my gosh, it's so finished, man.
Guess that's.
Hey.
I don't know. What are your takes on that, James? You were there, so I don't know. I can't really comment on that.
It's good enough for me.
Who was there?
Doug.
Come on, man.
I didn't see him though. I saw his tweet. I mean, if the FO went to that watch party, it would just be carnage. Like, no one likes it.
I don't know if he'll be able to make it to the end of the game.
Like, dude, oh my gosh, I need a midfielder, bro. Sadic isn't good, dude. He was class at the end of the season, but he's not good. Bro, just start Ajani Fortune, bro.
You literally just said at the beginning of the show that the man is like starting material, and now you're saying that he's not good.
Start Fortune, dude. I don't care.
Wait, who's not good?
I said Sadic.
Sadic.
I said
you just said he's our starter.
I know,
Exactly.
but he's not a good starter. It's a Sadic.
No,
He's
you
getting
sounded so
70K
excited about it. You're like, no, honestly, he's a starter for us.
He got he had 2 good passes. Like he had such a great game against Philadelphia, but he hit the post. He didn't score. We could have made the damn playoffs, and we could have won it all. But no.
Now Chris is saying Joseph sat next to him. What is going on?
Jason?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like
Jason.
something.
Is it Longshore? I don't trust that guy.
Jesus sat next to him.
Jason.
What the hell?
Jason Longshore.
Oh, I thought he said Joseph. Never mind. I've been drinking, so I'm bad.
I don't trust Jason.
Shut up, Zilf. I don't like you.
Chris, our sources, or well, not Chris. Jesus, I don't even know, dude. I just want to win games. I want Araujo to just go off because everyone hates him, and I want Parada to play like shit again because he's a fraud and everyone loves him for no reason. I hate
I
him.
mean, hat trick.
Franco was so much better. It's ridiculous. These people are so stupid.
But the price difference is insane.
He gave up 2 pens in like 2 games. He's so bad.
Franco technically blew that second game against Colorado, the second game of the season. I mean,
yeah,
that game
all
was
the
all on
0
him.
goals the attack scored that game. That was really good. That's Franco's fault. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose every game. Like Gonzalo Pineda.
The confidence, bro.
Oh my gosh. It's so finished, dude. Pineda's gonna run out with a 5-back like he didn't get exposed 10 times with that shit, bro.
Well, I'm with Josh on that.
I can't do it.
Jesus, man, there's some savages in here.
I can't do it. Oh, why are we so mid? We have more money than all the clubs combined.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's only like a couple guys that really get you the more money.
I guess, but like,
why do we have Gonzalo Pineda more out the door than?
Gosh, I love Pineda, but I hate him. He's so bad.
Guys.
Franco's guaranteed compensation, like he said, what Zill said, it's like Tommy's only $200K.
600.
No, it's like
667,000.
Yeah, 670K.
I don't know.
I mean, Parada's contract's definitely big because the F.
And Rossetto's 662, and we re-signed him.
And he's still on the fucking team. This is ridiculous. I can't. I want to go home.
Boca's not leaving until at least the summer. Until
Boca should. He's fine. It's the Rossetto move is the only bad one that we're talking about recently. But it's just, why do we have Pineda as our coach, dude? We're a best club in North America. We have it's his first head coaching job. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I can't do it.
200K difference between Parada and Franco. Yeah.
And
that's a lot of money when it comes to MLS.
I don't think it's Garth's job. Like, if Boca gets fired, he's getting replaced. It's not just going to be Garth's job. That wouldn't make sense because he's a freaking CEO too. I don't even know what he does. I just want a good manager, dude. Or I want Pineda to wake up and play good against a good team.
I think if things are bad, come close, in the summer, if they do wait on some of these signings, or if they do make the signings that they want in the winter and things are still bad in the summer, I assume he starts planning for the Boca and Pineda replacements. And there's other things about Boca that have been out there. That's not just management, not just player type things, basically going a little above his role and getting involved with coaches' decisions and things like that. Like there's other things that have come out about him that's not just roster selection that could be used against him in this. So this is what Garth's going to do. He's going to watch him for the next 6 months, see how he handles things, and if he's crap, get rid of him.
Yeah, Pineda deserves more time, but it's the principle of hiring Gonzalo Pineda that just doesn't make sense to me.
I still think that
and hiring him in September.
This is the comment. This is the comment that sums it up. Honestly, like, what the hell is Pineda playing? What the hell is Pineda ball?
One playoff team all last season. It's so bad. We're playing Philadelphia on national TV in like July. Like, we're gonna get smacked again. It's ridiculous. I don't know, man. Got rid of like Heinze after fucking like 2 months. Didn't even do anything bad. He was playing without like half of his starting 11. We got rid of him. Then we made up a water story so we can get rid of him. Like, come on.
Well, you also fought the franchise player, and they chose the franchise player.
The franchise player who hasn't been good in 5 years.
Just saying.
Oh, it's so finished. And then we're gonna sign some like 5'7" striker when we cross the ball the whole fucking game. It's ridiculous, man. Gosh, I can't. I can't do another year of being mediocre. It's so bad.
Zoph, I would say that I don't disagree with you there, but what happened with Heinze
The
benching
board,
him
the board
and
shut his ass
then
down
the
too.
crowd absolutely going crazy? And what? That it was a nationally televised game. That game he was benched.
Bench him. That's
It
not
was
Bro's just
mandatory.
so mad.
right. Like
Who cares if it's on national TV, bro? If he doesn't want to run him out, don't run him out. Even if
Yeah.
it's for Ronaldo Cisneros. Oh my goodness. Thank God he's gone. Imagine we re-signed Cisneros. That would have been ridiculous. Like, at least we're not that bad.
I'm going to sound like I'm joking around, but I would have rather kept him than some of the players we have on midfield.
I would rather
yeah.
I would rather kept Cisneros than Rossetto.
I
Yeah,
agree.
exactly. I don't want to mention, but
But the thing, I'd rather keep none of them.
Well, you had that opportunity.
That our club is so finished. We're the best club in North America, and we haven't done shit for 3 years. It's so bad.
Well, that's because everybody wanted to keep Joseph for so long.
It's stupid. Boca's too scared to freaking get rid of him. Just throw him off the ship, dude. It's
Joseph makes chicken and rice.
Fucking love chicken and rice.
that's bad, dude. You can't throw freaking food. Gosh.
Yeah.
Because you don't get touches. Because you haven't played good all year. Yeah, that's why you got benched, because you suck.
Joseph even made his ass. Dude, what the hell? They're just going off in these comments.
I hope
Zoph is on
not.
something today. He's just angry. I think it's just the nerves of the super draft. He's just getting a little antsy.
Yeah, I hope we trade our pick and just
He's just
lose
waiting
it.
for it to be like Atlanta's on the clock.
And then trade. There's
Oh man, classic
Joseph
Atlanta
Levy.
United.
No!
Chris, you better be right. I want Joseph gone tomorrow. I hope tomorrow. Just give me a rumor, please. Like, I can't do it.
Sills needs to start a Gabigol.
Didn't Kubo have a good season with Orange County?
He had a great season. But look, if we're being serious, I don't want him back. But he'd be a good rotational. But I mean, Dom Dwyer was pretty good in goals per 90. So Dom Dwyer kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. We didn't know. We didn't know if the reason why he wasn't starting was health. I mean, I honestly thought it was just maybe health, and that he was just older and his injuries have caught up, and he was just able to play 30, 40 minutes. And then he started like 3 games in a row.
Yep.
So that completely took that away. So they just didn't want to start him. He really just thought that Cisneros was the best guy to start, which is scary.
You guys remember those Kubo days, him and Chon? Bro, there was some lineups last year where you just like
I was literally like, the only reason I would go to games is to see if Kubo could freaking score a goal. It's so bad.
Kubo would like my tweets every time I said, if you score a goal, I'm gonna get a tattoo, and I'm gonna put Kubo in the tattoo. He liked the tweet every game.
Yeah, he liked my tweets too. He's a good guy.
But he never fucking scored.
No, he didn't. He scored against Orlando in 2020. That's all you got.
My favorite one was the one where they got the penalty kick, and then him and Barco were fighting over the ball on who was going to take the PK, and then didn't one of them take it and it didn't count for some reason?
I don't freaking remember anything. I just
they were fighting over the ball. They took the shot and it didn't count, and they had to take it over, and then he missed it.
Jeez, it was probably Barco then. Because, bro, Pineda just needs to. We just need to play good or something. He needs to play good. And if he comes out the first game and plays a 5-back, I'm just gonna turn the car around, just go back home.
Who's the coach, man? From I know his last name is Wolf, but the one from Austin, man.
Josh Wolf.
Is it Josh? Yeah, Josh. I
Just
mean,
give me a
he
coach
was.
that has experience.
I'm
Oh,
not saying bring him in. I mean, I'm just saying
yeah, I know.
hopefully he does something like Austin was freaking terrible last
Well,
season, man, and then just switched things around. And basically,
I
just added like 2, 3 pieces, I believe.
Tyler Wolf will he'll be back for the season. He sucks, but I mean he'll be back. We don't even need winger depth. We might need a right winger depth though. That could be useful,
He
but I
plays
mean,
midfield, remember?
what are you talking about?
Wolf.
He does. Josh Wolf
Mhm.
or
Oh, you're talking Tyler.
Tyler? Yes, the winger. Eric Lopez.
Well, they were trying to start him. He started a couple games.
Yeah, he did, and he like didn't know how to play soccer. I don't know. We just need to play well and win games. I feel like if our Rougeau stops getting unlucky, then we'll be good.
And he doesn't take shots from extremely far.
You gotta take him to score him though.
Sometimes, but you can't do it all the time. He got in scoring opportunities, so even if he just improves a little bit, that's huge.
No, he's a fantastic player. It's just, I think it's with the whole team. It's just finishing. It's so stupid. We talked about it all year, and it never got better. It's bad. I don't know, but this year I'm gonna savor the victory against San Jose because it won't last long. The we're gonna win MLS Cup, we're back kind of things. That'll be fun. But yeah, Arujo should cook, but not the freaking midfield. I don't know. Everyone's got to lock in and just somehow play well. But yeah.
Oh,
we lost.
Did we lose him?
Hmm?
Oh, I think we lost him.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Oh, he says Wi-Fi went out. So now it's just us.
I mean, Arujo is definitely he's got MVP potential still.
I mean, he could be comeback player of the year. Like, he could be most improved player. I mean, we said he was going to be MVP last year. So,
yeah,
if
he has that potential, but he won't get that hype.
I mean, how many times did he was in the opportunity to score and he just whiffed on the shot?
Like, he scored 5 goals, but he had 9 expected goals.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it's because of Pineda, dude. I can't believe we still I love Pineda, but I mean, really, man.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they work together too much, Garth and Pineda. From listening to all the different talks, I mean, he's done so many interviews in the past, couple weeks since he's taken over, but it doesn't seem like he has an attachment to him. So I think with Garth, he takes his making the playoffs on a consistent basis seriously, and I think that he takes the product on the field very seriously. So if things are as bad as it is this year, injuries or not, I see him finding his own people. And that's why I said with Boca, like he could find someone on his own with Boca. He could find someone on his own for Pineda. Like, a lot of guys come in any sport and want to bring in their own guys. And I mean, there's already been talks about him bringing some of his old analytic people in to Atlanta United. So
we have unlimited money, so just
right, and it's no cap space, and I still stick to that line that Felipe did with 5-stripe final, and he said that Atlanta United is basically still running as a startup, and I agree with that. I don't agree with a lot that he says, but I do agree with that. Like, you got not lucky, but you definitely took what you had and won a championship, but you had a coach that was part GM that helped out. And now you've got other clubs that have caught up and clubs that are well ahead of you in the analytics world, and that's important now. And you had one guy doing it. Your scouting department lacked, your analytics department lacked. Like, these are things where you can go out and spend as much money as you can, and there's no cap space. And add to it, Garth has even mentioned that he's already started talking to the Falcons analytic department too. So, I mean, he's got a lot of resources to him that he probably didn't have I mean, he had resources in Seattle, but I think he can get more.
Well, Josh, I think the Darren Eales. I mean, Darren Eales isn't. He's obviously not. He didn't have MLS experience or any of that, and he's probably not a player bringer. And was Darren like just he was a business guy? No, he's like expanding the brand. I mean, I don't know, but I think Darren leaving was probably a good thing if we look back on it because, I don't even what I can't take it anymore. If we're in this freaking podcast in July and we suck, I might quit. I'm gonna quit, dude. I can't do it. I'm not going to that stadium to watch mid soccer, man. Ugh. So bad.
Well, hey, we will be there together for the opener.
There you go. For our only good game of the season. The only complete 90 of the season. That's
what we need, baby.
I can't take it.
Is he frozen again, or is he? Oh, he's moving.
No, dude, I'm here.
Yeah.
No, I was just going through the comments. Yeah, man, my Wi-Fi went out, and I don't know why. I think it's like freaking rain is kind of like pouring down here. Yeah, man, excessive payment.
I hate Pineda, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell you guys were just talking about. That's why I'm over here just going through the comments.
Yeah, Riddle, full jinx. We never lose the opener, dude. It's not gonna happen, especially to San Jose. If we,
I want to get into a game before the whole team gets injured again.
Dude, oh my gosh, I can't.
There was so much vibes at that first game, man. That was so much fun, and then
that was the
perfect. It all went downhill. Game. I was so drunk at the opener. I was like high-fiving all the people around me. I'm like, "We're back! We're back!"
I want to do that again next year.
We were back.
You gotta savor
90 minutes.
You gotta savor it.
Yeah. It really did feel like, it was a different, Atlanta United going in, but man.
Oh man, you were so good in that game. They were like so good.
If there's
MVP, full height, dude.
Look, if there's one thing, man, that I'm hoping for this season is just some consistency in the lineup too, man.
3 points.
Like
that's what I'm hoping.
Dude, how many times did we have the same lineup this season? Maybe 5?
Probably before like August, like once.
Until that Chicago game where Cisneros had the hat trick. I think that was the first game where they had back-to-back games with the same lineup. That was midsummer, I think.
Yeah. Dude, you can't expect to be a top team, and just have inconsistency like that. I mean, that's just my point too. I get it. Some of the guys are not going to be, probably like the quality that you had at one point or whatever. But, dude, I think that, it just comes down to the guys playing and, just building around each other, basically.
I just want goals and 3 points.
Yeah, literally, man.
Is that hard? Against San Jose, Toronto, Charlotte? You can do that.
I'm gonna go eat
some guys. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add. Obviously, we have Christmas coming up this week, this weekend, I think. Yeah, Sunday. So obviously, we want to, wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Tommy. He's gonna be giving out presents. He's already in the Santa Claus costume. So
hell yeah,
that tree's gonna be up for 6 months.
He'll be giving out free beer.
This tree's been up all year.
Has it actually?
It's been up a whole year. I never
been
took
up
it
there
down.
a whole year.
Is that just a thing now?
I don't know. I have all my sports.
Should I put my Joseph jersey back up there or wrong side? I don't know what to put up there, but
you have to put it up the minute they announce that he's gone.
Yeah, put in the rafters with Kyle Korver. Well, Chris, we're signing a striker.
Chris and these
I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to that, bro. If we roll out the season and we're starting like Dom Dwyer up top, it's like Okay.
Yeah, I just might have to be like shit faced for that game.
Yeah, I signed players in the summer. Oh my gosh.
Well, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go, man, because it's already
How are we
like,
gonna win games without Almada, man? Oh my. It's over.
bro.
It's over.
Hit on Dom. Yeah, don't hit on Dom, bro. I think this is I think this is
We're just-
the other Tommy from the group chat, if I'm not mistaken.
There's
Oh,
only
for real?
one Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna hate on him. Just.
I mean, Dom was good for the times that
Oh.
he came up big.
By the way, I ordered this kit from China like months ago, and it still hasn't showed up. But with number 16, Almada, still.
I
hasn't
got
showed
the Hawks peach kit in like 3 weeks off of DH Gate.
Wow, did it look good?
Yeah.
I don't like that jersey. I haven't watched a Hawks game in a while. I hate basketball now. I don't know.
My daughter and I watched the games, and I was screaming at the TV yesterday. They were up.
That game,
They were
I
up by
saw the end of
12,
that
and they
game.
didn't score for 3 minutes.
They kept driving and making layups like it was nothing. It's like no defense. It's like, what's the point? Yeah, DH game. Like, bro, my order is still. It said it was supposed to come on the day of the final. It said it will be shipped before. There wasn't a will, obviously.
I hate it when things don't come.
Well, guess
Okay.
that's
Guys,
it. No
anything
more
else you
Pineda
wanna add?
ranting. Gosh,
Let's get some rumors.
please,
Anything.
like, just show interest in somebody. I don't care if you're gonna sign him or not. Just show interest.
Yeah. We need something. At least. I mean, hey, the Franco thing's the start. Moving up, opening some
Oh,
rosters.
but Franco's good, and we need him. We need him.
I don't think we need him.
Yes, we do.
I
Absolutely.
think we need the money that we're paying him. I think we need more than anything.
We need Rossetto's cap, dude.
Are we
Yeah.
really not going to bring back what's his face NFT guy?
Brandon Vasquez?
No, center back.
Alex DeJong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man,
he
that
already
guy.
announced.
I hopped on one of his Twitter Spaces, and he was talking about NFTs, man, and like it's such a scam.
Hey, man, you got to make that money somehow when you're making like $70K a year on that contract, though.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, though, I think. I've never met him. He's pretty solid for the twos. He was good on Kennesaw in the Open Cup.
Going back to Chris' comment, I think I'll be more surprised if we go to Europe. I mean, more likely South America will be
a tall guy who can head the ball and he can run.
Gar said that everybody knows about South America now, and we got to stop getting stuck to one area.
He's catering to the fan base. He's such a fraud, man. Everyone's gonna be like, finally, we're leaving South America. It's like, no. Jonathan Spector can't go.
One guy, it was consistent running a team, and then there's you. So and the fan base. Like, fan base is stupid. We're stupid.
Yeah, because you have to cater to them. That's why that Alan Franco rumor, because people are happy because they hate him for no reason.
I mean, there is some reasons.
MLS, the only MLS, who's that? Who are good strikers? Cucho, even though he can't even leave. Just Cucho. That's all I would want. That's probably it.
I don't know about guys who's been here
Oh,
for a while.
Chicharito, huh?
it's past
Nah.
9 o'clock. Now I know why James is so cranky. It's
No,
past
I
bedtime.
always have.
You
been.
become so negative. No, as soon as 9 o'clock hit, you've been so negative.
Well, because I realized their head coach was.
Do you have any finals before school ends?
Bro, I've been out, dude. Don't even talk that shit, man.
Don't forget to leave the cookies out, okay? Don't just leave the cookies out. I'll stop by and eat them later. I gotta go. What is? How are we negative and it's December? Do you have a whole folder?
He really do got them all saved back to back. Damn, James. You have a lot of free time, man.
Yeah, because I'm not old like y'all. Y'all shit to do, bro.
Exactly.
I have nothing.
How about Vincent, bro?
He's
Abu-
cracked. You don't know about Abu Bakr?
No,
I
not
would love
really.
to have that name on the back of a jersey.
He was at the World Cup, no?
How do you say his name?
It's Abu Bakr, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. That's why I'm trying to like somewhat pronounce it in my head so I don't mispronounce it when I actually
Yeah,
say it.
he scored for Cameroon. He was good. He plays for Al
Yeah.
Nassr, like Pity.
Hmm. Oh, then yeah, Ronaldo's going there, isn't it? So yeah, we'll probably get him.
That's true. And Ronaldo sucks. What?
Dude, he's in 8th grade. He can't go to prom.
Shut up. Y'all are jokes.
Bruh, Tommy really eating that shit up.
He can barely color in the lines. He's not going to prom.
Okay.
Golden boot winner. Oh,
17.
damn, shit. He's got some pedigree then, shit.
Go, Chris. Get out here with your fake transfer rumors, bro. We don't.
Oh, now you hate Chris? You love Chris 10 minutes. You loved Chris at 8:55, and then 9 o'clock hit, and now you're cranky and you hate Chris.
No, his
Chris,
comments
I
were
like
after
you
9.
now.
No, shut up. I will destroy you on COD again.
Tell me, go give him the smoke, man.
I started playing Call of Duty with him, and I get into a game, and everybody's just swearing. Everybody's just I play Call of Duty for an hour. I don't get all the racist people. I played 2 games of Call of Duty with him, and everybody's racist in it.
Skill-based match.
Put me in the racist group.
I didn't do that. It's because if you actually have a good KD, you play against good players.
I'm good now. I don't suck anymore.
Oh, that's a bold claim, dude.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You are
man.
home.
I'm gonna let you
Going
guys go, man. For real, it's getting late. I gotta be up early tomorrow.
Look at you guys. You guys are the ones who are going to bed.
James, good luck. I know it's the last day of school and you watch a lot of movies, so I hope you get to watch The Christmas Story tomorrow.
Appreciate
Do
it,
some
man.
arts and crafts.
I'm not even gonna respond.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
to
guys,
all, and
man.
All a good night.
Yeah, man. Merry Christmas to you
Respect-
guys. If I don't
respect
talk to you
Hanukkah, bro.
before
Come on.
then, so
I'm gonna go put some pants on. See you
yeah, let me go end this before you get up.
guys.